so episode 1 of the live stream of Dyson Sphere program. Welcome, I'm Kraegan. This is my channel. I'm going to be doing live Let's Play episodes on Dyson Sphere program and other games like Valheim and a couple of the other new games that are out there. If you haven't seen this game before, it is similar to Factorio or Satisfactory, neither of which game I own, so I can't really compare them to those because I don't own those games. But it's definitely a cool game. I've got a ton of hours into it. Fairly new, early access, but it has a lot of content already for being an early access game. So very, very interested in seeing what they do in the future with this game. So first things first, you start on a planet, and it's a planet that's a good starter planet for you to, create what you'll need to eventually create a Dyson sphere in the galaxy that you're in. So this is our starting planet, and you have a random seed that you can start with at the beginning. And I've kind of just came up with this random seed. Here's my planet. And I've got 2 other planets in the solar system. I don't know what are on those planets as far as resources. One of them will have silicone or titanium or both, because you need those 2 resources to get to the other galaxies in the game. So it will provide you with those. So first off, research. What we want to do is we want to research our mining machines, which is what we're doing right now. And that's going to give us our mining machine, which lets us mine ore. Got our Tesla tower, which extends our power grid, and then our wind turbine, which creates our power in our power grid. And we're going to want to do some other research here. So we've got our electromagnetism. Got that done. And it gives you little tutorials, which you can look at when you complete something. They're pretty good tutorials. Take a look at them if you're new to the game. They might answer some questions for you. It is pretty intuitive though. So the other things that we want to research right off the bat are the basic logistics systems. This is for conveyor belts, sorters, and storage. We want to get our automatic metallurgy, which is your smelters, turns ore into other products, and stone, can do stone in them too. And you want to get your electromagnetic matrix, which gives you the ability to make blue cubes and labs, and you also want the assembly machine. So while you're running around getting resources, can actually be, you know what, we got our miner. I forgot already, we got that, so let's get that set down. And that's a little AI guy, Cosmo, I think his name is, Cosmo Kramer. He pops up and he talks to you about like what you can do. He gives you tips and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying if you ask me, but you can get some good information from sometimes. So let's see, I think, what's that, 8? 9. Yeah, it's not powered. 9 veins, pretty good. Not bad. So I'm gonna hook up some power. Yeah, that's how we start our power grid. And you can click on any power item and it'll show you like what the load is on that. We're generating 300 kilowatts and we need 420. So we're only producing part of the demand there. But it's enough to get our mining machine filled. It'll have 50 ore for us, so we can take that out and keep going. So we need 10 of these for our next research, so I'm going to make those. And then we also need 10 of these, so I'll make those 2. And I'm going to definitely want another one of these, which I can't make because I don't have any copper. Oh, I see some copper over here. And here's stone. You can pick up stuff off the ground too, and if you hold down shift and you click on some things, you'll put stuff in a queue, so you can just kind of, and it's good to do this at first because it gets boring. If you're constantly, waiting for stuff in your queue to finish. It can get a little boring. With this game, it's, the beginning of the game is like hurry up and wait. Just it's kind of crazy. Conveyor belt, sorter, which sorts stuff on and off the grid, and then your storage unit. That's your first level storage. So that's good. And say okay to that.
You have received.
He's gonna tell us something which we don't want to hear. And then we're gonna put actually we gotta get some of this by hand. And we want to make another mining machine so we can get this automatically. Oh, and we're gonna definitely need a power source to fuel this one too. So if you don't have the products already made, but you have the components to make them, it'll do it for you. So you don't have to make everything. And then the mining machine, you can just say, make the mining machine and it'll start making it, and as long as you have everything you need. So we got that. Let's put that down and I'll try to get it on as many nodes as we can here. That's a lot of nodes. That's 9. Is that 9? 9. Nice. I think that's about the max you can get. I don't know if you can get more than that. I think that's about all I was able to get.
All you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down.
Yes, you can have multiple levels there. So we've got, this is not powered. We need to put some power down. And again, it's going to be taxed at the very beginning for the power. There's not going to be much you can do about that. Insufficient power supply, so it'll tell you, and it'll slow down the production, so you won't make as many as you could if your power was optimal. So okay, let's get our research out of the way here. I want to do, I'm going to need 10. So I'm going to need circuit boards. I'm going to need like 30 circuit boards. Can we make that many? We can. Okay, 30 circuit boards. We've got 10 magnetic coils, 10 magnetic coils, and then 10 of the gears. Can I make 10 gears? I can. Can I make 20 of these? Yes. Okay. So I got everything queued up to finish my research. As soon as it creates it in my inventory, it'll start the research process here. I'm going to collect some more stone while I'm waiting because we're going to be using that later. And then I should also get some more resources to pick up. I should get some more iron because you're always, iron ore is like constantly needed in this game. It is the thing I run out of most, iron ore. Oh, we got a coal node over here. Great. We're going to be using that for power once we have that researched. Grab a little bit more of that. Can never have too much. Oh, there's coal over here too. Wow. It's going to be a good world. All right. So once these get done, this research will start. We should have enough to research everything that we need to research. So we need to shore up our power grid here. So let's make 11. Let's just go with the max. Let's go with 10. And we'll need some of these for extending our grid. So let's get those going too. And I'm going to take more iron ore here. We need some, definitely going to need some conveyor belts. As many as we can get. Definitely going to need those. So if you're just tuning in, again, Kraegan with my series, Let's Play series on Dyson Sphere program. Just unlocked our smelter, which we will be using here shortly. You get 3 of them to start off with, which is very, very nice. So we are now working on getting our power grid up and running. Our copper's over here, our iron's over here. We're going to need to put those together. So if you're watching on YouTube, just put a plug in for the channel here. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment for me. Like to any of that helps with the channel. Just get it, gets it more popular, gets it out there in the search engine so people can find it. I'd appreciate it. So let me see. We're waiting for this stuff to queue up here. So like I said, I mean, there's a lot of waiting at the very beginning of this game because there's so much you got to make, and you just have to sit there and wait till it's done. And I don't have very many conveyor. Okay. Come on, power. Wow, we got a long time to wait for the power to come up. Okay, let's take a look at our other upgrades while we're waiting here. You've also got upgrades that you can do to your mech and just for exploration type stuff. These are mainly just things that you can craft. Haven't unlocked these yet. We'll get those, but pretty much you can't do any of these until you get your core, mecha core upgraded. Can't do those yet. Could probably do those. It'd be kind of hard to do those right now. And again, that would be difficult, but we could probably do that too. The mecha flight is really handy. Basically, instead of just jumping up and down like this, you can get in a flight mode, which extends your range. I mean, and you can fly pretty dang fast. So it's a very nice upgrade to get. I'd suggest getting that as one of your first upgrades, as long as you can handle the fuel consumption, because there is an increased fuel consumption when you are flying. Okay, so right there. I like to set up my wind turbines on the edge of the water because there's really nothing there usually. I might need this side of it though. I think I'll be okay. I'm going to be putting buildings here, around here somewhere, so I can't be too close to that. I might have to move that one later. It's fine though, not a big deal. Head over this way, put one there, put one here. I got 3 left. Now I have this bad habit of going into my inventory and clicking on something and then, pulling it out of my inventory and kind of doing the, let's see how this is now. We were getting 192 a minute before. Now we're getting 270, see, because we got 100%. We're satisfying the power that this machine needs, so it's working faster. So that's a good thing. Still waiting for a lot of this stuff to get created. Why haven't I created those 10? I thought I already did. I already set those in. Did I not create those? I was pretty sure I did. Okay, those probably got lost in the mix somewhere. I will have to do that. Get some more stone really quick while I'm waiting. Good, we got quite a bit of stone. That is good. So we're going to take our copper over here, get our copper smelter set up here. So I need enough room to put the smelter down and then an assembler and then another smelter. So probably right about there will be fine, hopefully. Do that and do that. Yes, I have built a smelter. Okay, so I'm going to put this one right back there.
You have done building the first power transmission facility.
Yes, I did build it. Alright, so I'm going to put my sorters in here. Yes, I know what it is. And if you guys don't know what it is, it basically just puts stuff in or takes stuff out of buildings. Yes, I know I do. That is a cool thing. You can copy this,
After selecting the recipe,
and then you can click another key here, greater than key, and it will copy that recipe onto the other building. So we got started with those. We need some assemblers. Oh, that's what I'm waiting for. The assembly machine. I need to get that one. This guy runs painfully slow at the start of this. You speed up quite a bit. You get upgrades that make you faster, and you fly faster, and you walk faster, so really nice when you get those upgrades. Alright, so I can make 10 of those. I'm going to do that because somehow I didn't make those. Not really sure what happened there. We're going to need more of these. So I'm going to make 10 of those. And we're going to need more smelters. I'm going to need... Oops, how many do I need? I've got 3, and I need a total of... Let me see, I need 3. I need 12. So I've got 3. Oh wow, I should have done more. 6. Okay, so I'll need more iron. We've got our assembler. Make 3 of those, that'll be good. Again, just a ton of iron ore that you need. Okay, so our assembler is going to be set up like this, and then the smelter there. We're going to be making magnetic coils in here. It'll get the iron, the copper ingots from here.
you have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
I'm just going to let that guy talk because he keeps interrupting me, so okay. I'm going to need a heck of a lot more conveyors as well. Now the nice thing is, while I'm waiting to make all this stuff, I can grab some copper ingots out of that station. So I'll have those in my inventory for when I need them. Okay, so we're still waiting on a whole bunch of stuff. It tells you how long your replicator is going to take to make all the stuff that's in your queue. It's going to take forever. So, yeah. Again, hurry up and wait with this. In the start of this game, things get going much better. Still a great game to play, very addictive. It's fun. Been playing it for a bunch of hours, and start over a few times, but I like to start over in games a lot, so it's kind of a bad habit of mine. Get so far and start over. So, okay, so, and this is another thing. When you make something, when you make a big long conveyor like this, if I were to run this way, my drones would follow me, but they'd try to go back and make stuff back here. So the farther I get away from what they're trying to create, the longer it's going to take them to do it. So you got to kind of stick around the area that you're, commanding them to create stuff in, I guess. So it's a good tip there. And our ore should be coming out. There it is. And we've got our assemblers queuing up here. In the meantime, we can place these down. We're going to need 3 more up here. Like so. And we're going to need some more down here. Actually going to need 2 more there. And our power problems will be solved by...
Now click the plan.
Yeah, he's basically just saying you can click the planet thumbnail. I'll show you that here in a minute. Gonna make that in those. We're gonna make iron ingots in this one. So the planetary view he's talking about is this, where you can see.
Planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button, drag. Rotate
Yeah,
the
you
angle
can drag it around.
and hold down the right mouse button. Drag to roll the angle of view.
That's where we are,
Press
right
the
here.
key to point to the front to the North Pole.
So this is the poles. You got your north, south pole.
In the planet view mode, slide the mouse.
You can see all the resources. Later on you get something that'll tell you what each of these nodes is, so you don't have to mouse over them, which is nice. And you can just, you know, look at the entire planet and then hit M to go back to where you were. Okay, so got 3 more there. And on this side, we're just going to be creating copper ingots. Like all of these smelters are going to be making the same thing. Because as luck would have it, the 2 components we need to begin our research both take copper ingots. So that's very advantageous for us, so let's throw those in there. And on these, we're going to be making the magnetic coils in these first 3. And then in this one, we're going to be making the circuit boards. And we need 2 more of those to put the circuit boards in. And we also need to, yeah, see, this is my bad habit of taking it out of the inventory here. The easier way to do this probably is to go down here and then just select what you need and do it that way. And there's another tip for you. If you can rotate these lines actually. If you hit R, it'll actually rotate your conveyor belt line too. So I don't know if the game tells you that, but something that I saw on a video. So it's something that you may like to know. What else can we make here? We need to make 2 more of these. And we need to make 2 more assemblers. And probably some more sorters. Let's make like 6 more of those. And as many conveyors as we can make. Okay. Now these drones speed up too. I mean, they are painfully slow right now, but they will speed up. We can do some upgrades that get them to speed up. And our iron is moving towards the, oh, we don't go all the way to the end there, oops. I have to wait till my conveyors are done. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what I can do while I'm waiting. I can get these guys set up. So that way they will start creating magnetic coils. And that one doesn't have power. But I think if we put it there, we've got enough to put our assemblers. Yeah, it fits right in between 2 assemblers, which is just perfect. Copy that. Put those over there. Do that. Don't do that. Okay, so we've got, oh, got to put one here, and got to put one here. Okay, so all of these machines should now be working. Yep, it's making something. It's making something. It's taxing our power grid. So it is definitely doing, we're having issues with our power. Yeah, we're not meeting our power quota there, so that means we're going to have to make more of the wind turbines. I was hoping we wouldn't have to make any more, but it looks like we do. But I'm missing all kinds of things making those, so I'm going to steal some of these out of here. And then I won't have to make those. Run back over here and grab some more iron ore. Like I said earlier, you always need iron ore. When I pass an iron vein that's like out in the middle of nowhere, I honestly will just put a mining machine on it, put a smelter on it, and start sticking bars into storage. That way you can go do your thing and come back later. You got a storage full of iron ingots that you can use, whenever you need them. So it's another thing that you can do there. Another tip for you. So I can make 7. I wonder if I can make more if I take. Is it just a magnetic coil thing? Can I make more? No, it still just makes 7. Oh, because I don't have enough iron ore. Of course. Okay, but having those, since I didn't have to create these out of all these different components, I can produce these faster. So I probably should have took iron bars out of here. Would have made the process much quicker, because then I wouldn't have to produce these iron bars. I could just have the well, you know what, let's just do this. Let's cancel that, grab as many as we can, and let's just make 10 of them. Okay, so I just needed a few iron bars because I stole a bunch, and some gears. That's it. And when these come out, should see them here. And I will go around this side of the lake with them. And they will add to the power grid. Pretty sure I can surround the whole lake with these things. So you can't put them too close together, and you also they need to be on a stable foundation. You can't put them in the water, unfortunately. Be nice if you could. So we got that, and we have 2 left. So I'll just put some over here somewhere. Just arbitrary spots, doesn't really matter. I'm going to deconstruct them later anyway, so it's not a big deal. We just need them to add to our current power. Okay, there we go. So we're satisfying more than we're consuming. We're generating more than we're consuming. So all of our production lines should now be producing. Yep. That one is not. Oh, because there's no sorter over there. I'm going to need a bunch more of those, so let me make like 12 of them. Oh yeah, I could totally get away with, if I just take the parts like I said before for these, then I won't have to create the parts. I can just create the final product. Yeah, that's gonna take much less time. So And you got a lot of stuff that is made out of the, these beginning pieces that you make, the circuit boards and the magnetic coils. So as soon as you're automating their production, it gets easier. You can just, steal them from the building. So for over here, what we're going to do now, we've got these set up. We're going to run a conveyor belt out that way. To take the circuit boards out. And we need one over here too. What do I have? I need iron bars. Do I have a bunch? How many do I have? Okay. Can I do another one? No, I can't. Need more bars. Grab more bars. Stealing bars from it. Okay, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of conveyors. We're gonna need them because we need to get these parts out of here and into the labs that we're gonna create. I'm actually gonna get those going right now. So I need circuit boards and I need magnetic coils for those. So I'm gonna take all of them because I need to make a bunch of these. I need 18 of them. I can make 10, probably because I'm missing iron ingots again. That one full? Yeah, that one's full. I'll use that one. Okay, so I can make 12 total. Yep, okay, I need more stone. Is that a stone? There is a stone formation over here. Perfect. Grab some stone from here. I need to make 6 more. So I'll wait till this says 6, hopefully. And that'll be 18. That's exactly how many I need. Just wait till that's done. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, so 18 of them, basically 9 in the front, 9 in the back. I'll show you how this is going to work. While we're waiting for those, I will pull this. I'll pull these around here. So conveyor belt, we're going to bring this conveyor belt up this way. Pull this one up here. Going to take them across like this. Leave a little bit of a space here just in case we need it. And we'll be pulling our magnetic coils out of here. And our circuit boards out of here. And they're going to go on the line, on the conveyor. And we're definitely going to need more of these. So I'll put more of those in the queue. So now in this area we've got our products that we need to make the blue cubes. So we will be putting our matrix lab. I'm going to come over this way a little bit.
Matrix lab.
Matrix lab. You can stack these 3 high without any type of technology. I mean, by default you can do that. So I would definitely suggest doing that. And then in these first 3, you want to make the blue cubes. So there's going to be 3, just right next to each other, just like that. And then we're going to take our sorters here. We're going to sort into those. We've got to extend them a little ways. And we should take our Tesla tower and power those up. Okay, so we've now the ones in the back. Let's space them out just a little bit. Like that. And the cubes that are being created in this lab will be pushed over to this one, and that's how we're going to do our research. This is going to seriously tax our power grid, but that's okay. And 3 more. 1, 2, and 1 more. Okay, put a test tower over here somewhere. Sure, all those are powered. Then we do research on these. Research. And then we want to put 1 sorter in here because we missed one. We forgot one there. And then back here, we actually want to do 3 across. Just like that. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it because it seems to speed up the research if you're transporting more than 1 blue cube across. Seems to work better. Again, don't have to do it. That's the way I do it though. And so now we've got, these are filling up with blue cubes, and it's already taxing our power. But here's a good thing. We're now going to research thermal power, which gives us these thermal power stations, which we can use on the coal that we saw. And these guys generate 2.16 megawatts. So they are very nice to have. We're going to activate that. As you can see, it's turning red because our power system is not handling the load very well. But that's okay. All we have to do is get through 30 of these, and we got our thermal power done. Thermal power. Yeah. So, we need 1 of these. We need however many thermal power stations we can make, which at this point isn't a whole lot. But we're going to make as many as we can. I like to make 8 per coal node, and I don't pass a coal node without making some sort of power station. I usually will, every coal node I see, I make power into a power station, so you don't necessarily have to do that, but now this is going to take a while, so I'll probably end the stream right here. Again, this is Kraegan, Kraegan Gaming. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, follow the page. Leave a comment if you'd like. Let me know how you like the video. But do like or subscribe or leave a comment, because that does help, promote the channel, so I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another live stream of Dyson Sphere Program, where we're going to get our thermal power stations up and running, and we will be able to build some more cool stuff. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for watching the stream. Kraegan out.